Every once in a while, something happens that changes the way that you look at people. And for me, it was buying my first home. I actually went through 7 real estate agents before I found the right fit. Yes, 7. Looking back, it wasn't because they were bad people. They just weren't the right fit for me. And I realized pretty quickly that I wasn't looking for somebody to simply unlock doors or fill out paperwork. I wanted somebody who would listen, someone who asked questions, someone who wanted to understand what was important to me instead of assuming that they already knew. And when I finally found that person, the entire experience changed. I remember thinking, well, now, this is more like it. This is what I've been looking for the whole time. Well, years later, when I got into the mortgage business and I created my own mortgage brokerage, I found myself thinking about that experience quite a bit, actually. I knew loan guidelines were important. I knew getting people to the closing table was important. But I also knew how easy it was to make someone feel like they are just another file sitting in a stack. That was my experience 6 times over until I found the right agent. I never, ever wanted my clients to feel that way. I wanted them to feel heard. I wanted them to feel comfortable asking questions. I wanted them to know there was a real person on the other end who actually cared about what they were trying to accomplish, especially with new construction. Oh my gosh, we spend so many weeks together, sometimes multiple months, and we celebrate those exciting moments. We work through the frustrating ones, and sometimes we laugh together, and sometimes we solve problems together. And by the end of the process, it usually feels like we've been on quite a journey. And honestly, I like that. The loan matters. The house matters, but the relationship matters too. Because long after that closing is over, I want people to remember that they felt supported, respected, and never, ever alone in the process. That's the kind of experience I was looking for when I bought my first home, and it's still the kind of experience that I hope every client has when they work with me here at Excel Mortgage.